So, okay, those guys do anything. Okay. Awesome. I am so glad that I purchased this hand scanner. That's kind of a derpy looking face there in the background. Okay. What else can I scan? Is that what this is going to be? This is like shades of Metroid Prime. Am I just going to go around scanning everything I see in this game? Okay, so that's... Okay, so I was actually surprised that that worked. So yeah, skeletons sometimes have something to say, although apparently they are also sometimes enemies. We'll have to watch out for that. Oh, apparently that was just a switch. And we've... Oh, life jewel. That's good. Will it refill? Yes. Okay. So that'll be our other way to refill our life. And I really want to kill this bat. Or actually, no. I really want to scan that skeleton. Or are you an enemy? You're nothing. So yeah, I remember that. So apparently, oh right, there was that treasure chest before. I didn't think anything of it, but yeah, apparently it opened the second time when I killed all the enemies, but it didn't the first time. I don't know what I did differently to open that chest. That was really weird. Athletic Land. So that's an MSX cartridge. We can equip that because yeah, if that's all the Game Master is good for is saving when you talk to the old man. So the manual said to be careful of doing stupid things without thinking. So that's a blind drop. There could be more level down there, but there could also be death. So let's take the safe route and go down a ladder that we see over here. So yeah, it looked like killing all the enemies opened that chest. So I kind of want to kill all the enemies on every screen now, just to see if it makes anything happen. And I don't know why that skeleton, he just started there in the air and just kind of fell down. Actually, I still don't know if you can take falling damage in this game. I'm gonna have to... Okay, that looks suspicious. Are those spikes gonna drop on me? Oh, okay, let's not hover there, thanks. Okay, scan this. Nothing. This hand scanner is just fabulous. Definitely a good idea to splurge and get the hand scanner right away instead of saving my 20 for a map instead that I could have gotten with 10 more. What are these supposed to be? It's like jumping elephant mice? So I talked about the remake of this game, but I never actually explained why I'm playing the original version instead of the remake. And there are a few reasons for that. One, this is just kind of... from what I understand, the new game... And yeah, killing all the enemies didn't open this chest. So the new game, from what I understand, is slightly redesigned. I don't know if they changed the map or the game mechanics or what, but I hear that it's significantly different from the old version. And I also hear that it's much more user-friendly. It's still not the easiest game in the world, but just the... Oh, I see what's going on here. There's a torch on the left, and the right also looks like that same torch graphic, but it is not lit. So my guess is that I can come back here with some kind of flame thing to light that torch. Actually, this looks kind of like a Japanese symbol. I don't know if that's something I can interact with. No, I can't do any... Okay, I can't jump off of ladders or fall off or anything. I'm just stuck going up and down. Damn. Oh, there's a skeleton down here. Ooh, Konami Tess. Actually, yeah, I'm using my hand scanner. Or, actually, that's an interesting question. Do I have... I'm using the hand scanner to pick up those cartridges from these skeletons. The question is, come on, aren't any of these things in English? I guess we'll get, like, a translation cartridge at some point, but okay, this... Oh, damn, okay, yeah, that's what the manual is trying to warn me about. Don't just whip everything without... And that's what that tablet said in front of it, I guarantee you. Don't whip this thing, or I will fry your ass. Still don't quite have the hang of this whip yet. It takes a moment. And yeah, for those of you who... So... Let's finish explaining why we're playing this. So yeah, that's one reason, is I'm kind of a fan. What set that off? Oh, shit! Okay, that was a dick move. I scanned that skeleton, and it... Yeah, and spikes popped up. That was a dick move. So if there are too many more of these kinds of dick moves, like that's the kind of thing that that might end up like having me rage quit the game if if there's too much of that kind of garbage. But you know, it's you actually do have a fairly large life bar in this game. It looks like it looks like it took a while for that to get set off. I don't know what set it off, but oh, and we're kind of a different area here. This is kind of scary. Let's see what we can discover in the first area before that. So yeah, one reason is I like hard games, and I'm just kind of curious to see what the original was all about. And so yeah, like I said, I won't necessarily finish this, and if this ends up being too difficult or too frustrating for me, then I have the sort of the new, more user-friendly version to fall back on. Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. And for my trouble, money. Cool. I think that'll be my goal for this run into the temple. Like, you aren't expected to go through... Oh, shit. Expected to go through the entire game in one go, obviously. And from what I understand, the only... So that the courageous can get a weapon, but if I jump into those spikes, I'm finished. Well, I said I wouldn't be reading the text, but I've mentioned this in my previous LPs. It's so hard to commentate and read at the same time. It's... Like, not read out loud, but like just read in your mind. Like, just read silently and commentate at the same time. It's much more difficult than actually just playing video games and commentating at the same time. So that's actually maybe something to try. I will die. But anyway, so yeah, the only way to save the game is to exit the temple and go back to the old man, from what I understand. Oh, the skeleton! The skeleton doesn't trigger the fall-away floor there. That's super fair. Jackass. So let's... Can we drop down? Okay, I'm gonna... Actually, okay, that worked. That's very interesting. And... right, we don't scan these, we put weights on them. Okay, and that is, throwing star, it looks like. Which, presumably, another sub-weapon. And there it is, shuriken taken. So, do we want that or do we want the hand scanner? It actually looks like we have several slots up top there. Maybe we can equip both. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I don't have any shurikens. That, like, I guess that was like my shuriken bag, I guess, and I keep hitting the wrong button. So, okay. Well, we'll stick with the hand scanner until we can get some more, or get any shurikens. So what else? Or was there even anything else to look at in this area? So yeah, since we're gonna have to get out of here eventually if we want to save our game. Okay, enemies will start dropping these. We're gonna have to get out of here eventually if we want to save our game. So I think the goal for this run is gonna be to get 30 gold, and then I'll just head back up, save. Oh right, there was this ladder. Head back up once we get to 30 gold. Okay, these guys don't look too threatening, so I'm guessing they shoot a projectile of some kind. So yeah, get to 30 gold, go back up, save, and buy a map. And... oh, I really want to whip this, but it's probably not good for me. Yeah, these just are never going to be in English. Because yeah, these guys are just super slow and super non-threatening, so I'm assuming they like shoot a projectile or something. That mouth up there above this thing is a bit suspicious. Let's scan the skill. I got caught in such a simple trap. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, I'm not that stupid. I mean, this isn't... At least I don't think I am. Like, I know this has a reputation for being like a super hard game and kind of old school in its design, and apparently has kind of obtuse kind of insta-kill traps and that kind of thing. But I don't think I'm I don't think I'm the dumbest gamer out there. Like, I don't think this is going to be the worst La-Mulana gameplay, blind playthrough that you're going to see out there. I don't know. It's like, I can figure things out in advance sometimes. I saw that one coming, even without the skeleton. Invisible floor. So, well, this could be an invisible floor, but that's... Man, I want to do something with that block, but... Or, okay, can I walk up to that and scan that? Doesn't look like it. So, okay. This is like just like my first blind play when I did Zardion, where I just keep on starting to talk about, okay, there's 33, but we haven't gone very far. Okay, I can't scan that treasure chest. So let's try killing, and it doesn't look like those guys do anything. That mouth is scary. Let's kill all the enemies, see if that opens it, and if it doesn't, let's try scanning and then putting a weight down, and there it is. It looks like a map, but they were selling a map in the shop. I guess they're maps of different areas. So how do I map? Is it okay, Athletic Land doesn't appear to be doing anything for me. Let's try Konami Tennis. Is there any way for me to get up there? Doesn't look like it. Oh, this is gonna be the death of me. It's just like I'm done here. I should go back up and I should save my game and buy my map, or buy my second map, I guess. But this, I want to keep exploring. It doesn't feel like I've been down here very long, and I still have a reasonable amount of life. Okay, is there anything to watch out for here? I'm just gonna finish pushing this on here. Oh, I thought I had unlocked a hidden passage there. So how do I get up there? They were talking about hidden passages a moment ago. Or, sorry, hidden platforms. Oh, he dodged my whip. That was so... See, that guy went all the way down, but the one before him, he dodged my whip. So, it doesn't look like there's an easy way up there. And you know what? I don't know how to use my map that I just found either. Like, yeah, there are these sort of... It looks like things I can select at the bottom, or things I can type auto, go to, list, run. I don't know how to use this MSX... Oh, really? Okay. So apparently... Oh, right, I guess those must have just been false spikes before. So, okay, so far this game doesn't seem that bad. I got shocked for my impertinence of whipping that one thing that I've... Oh, wow, is there any way up there without getting hit? Looks like I've got a very narrow timing window. Okay, okay, if I had not been a dumbass and tried to press my whip button to jump, I would have made it there. Oh, and yeah, since there is no easy way to refill your life, I am actually kind of... It's a bit of a war of attrition here. Oh, damn, okay. So yeah, definitely need to get back up, buy my map, save my game, and that'll be it for this play session. We'll go through and just, like, short, controlled bursts. And yeah, I was talking earlier about how I keep getting sidetracked when I try to explain things. And actually, we do have some shurikens now, so let's give that a shot before we head out of here. Okay, so do these kill these guys permanently? No, it just looks like it's a projectile. That's cool. Projectiles are cool. And I still don't know what these, like, frosty beer mugs I've been collecting do. So I have some things I need to look up in the manual as well. So that'll be another thing. I can count this as a successful play session. And yeah, considering how poorly my first run when I tried to play this years and years ago went, I'm making progress. I've kind of know what I'm doing this time. This is kind of going well so far. I have a good feeling about this game. And so sidetracks. So I was sort of getting around to earlier other reasons why I chose to play the original over the new game. One, I can just if this turns out to be too frustrating or obtuse, I can play the new one and switch to the new one instead, and then just do that. And another reason is I actually prefer the aesthetics of the old game to the remake. It's like the remake, it's got kind of nice looking, kind of 16-bit-esque graphics, which it's pretty good. It's kind of nice looking, but... Oh, right, and so, okay, so now we can buy shurikens since we have our shuriken bag. But the original version that I'm playing here has really, really nice, just kind of 8-bit MSX style graphics, which is, it's what drew me to this game in the first place. I really, really like this kind of old school graphics style. Where was that map? Or I guess it must have been. There's only 3 shops. It wasn't in any of these, so it must be in the other one. And so yeah, that's the other reason, is I just prefer the aesthetics, honestly, of the original La-Mulana over the remake. And the music, especially, I think they changed the music, or they didn't change their music, but it's like redone in kind of a new, modern style, which it also sounds nice, but I still very much prefer the old 8-bit style in the music of the old version's music. Ruins RAM 8K. So maybe okay, I'm assuming that's how we get our maps to work. I kind of want to try out this map before I save. Or before I call it a video. Well, okay, let's see what we can figure out with this. Konami Tennis. So we've got our Ruins RAM 8K. Oh, map window 8K system. Map file not found. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the. I'm gonna go take a quick trip back to the ruins to see if I understand how to use this. So, the way I put that up is I pressed F4, which normally it took me to that blue MSX screen that I showed off earlier that I couldn't figure out what to do with it. But now that I have the map cartridge in my MSX slot, when I press F4 with that map thing inserted, it brings up that other screen you saw instead, which will presumably turn into a... God damn it, I tried to jump there, but it didn't. The controls are... Honestly, the controls in this game are a bit clunky. They're kind of old school Castlevania, almost. You've got... Or the whip especially is actually even more of a wind-up than in Castlevania. It's more similar to... If you've played Spelunky, the timing reminds me a lot of that. And yeah, if you played Spelunky, you'll probably see a lot that's familiar to you as well. Yeah, I assume that's... I don't know too much about Spelunky. I haven't done too much reading. Okay, so there's our map. So... Right, so we picked up the map, we have our map system to display maps, and we picked up our map from the ruins earlier on. So that's cool. I'm figuring out this game, slowly but surely. Anyways, Spelunky, based on just what I've seen of this game so far, and what I know I've played of Spelunky, it looks like Spelunky took like a lot of influences from this game as well, which is kind of cool. Although, maybe Spelunky predated this, actually. I don't know. Spelunky's not that new anymore. Like, I remember it was released, like, years and years ago. Or this was 2000... The original La-Mulana was 2005, though, so Spelunky was definitely after that. Anyway, let's save our game, and I think I'll call it a play session for this evening. First, get a feel for the ruins and the guidance gate. I don't know what that is, so that's another thing to look up in the manual. Anyways, I forgot to equip my save cartridge. So let's equip that. Was I done talking about the reasons why I'm playing this instead of the remake? I think it was, yeah. I prefer the aesthetics. I want the harder, more challenging experience, and if it turns out I don't want the harder, more challenging experience, I can just fall back on the remake instead. So yeah, I was done talking about that. Did I leave any other loose threads hanging? Who cares? I'm gonna be leaving. I'm gonna be getting sidetracked and leaving just dropped just dropped trains of thoughts all over the place, I'm sure, going forward, so I can't worry too much about that. This has been the first episode of Jasu Plays La-Mulana, and yeah, I'm gonna continue playing this for sure. Still having a fun time with it, or still not really having a fun time with it, but still sort of getting the hang of it, learning what it's all about. I am hungry for more, so you'll definitely be seeing another video of this game from me in the future. But until then, this has been Jasu Bakuhatsu. Thank you. This is the reason why I'm doing these blind plays, is to get better at speaking without stumbling over my words. This has been Jasu Bakuhatsu, playing La-Mulana for you. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again next time.